Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showcasing my Fire Druid from Project Diablo 2 Season 11. So yeah, we're going to go over the gear, the stats and the build, and I'll do a little bit of gameplay for you guys. So yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, so we have a -20 base, 6 socket Mang songs with 6 facets. We have a -20, 25 res, highly rolled Ravenlaw with 3 sockets and 3 facets. We have a 3 skill 2 socket Eth Steel Carapace with a 15 requirements, 15 res jewel, and a 5/5 facet. Amulet is a 420 amulet. Yeah, pretty nice one there. We have MPK Mage Fists. We have an Eth Sigurd Staunch with FCR. Very highly rolled. Have an FCR BK ring. We have a 20 FCR half freeze duration res LPK ring. So that half freeze duration combined with my boots gives me CBF. Yeah, these are the boots I was using on my Sin. Yeah, 30 faster run, tri-res, half freeze. Big magic fine. On swap, we have a 6/6 CTA and a 3 skill lidless. Alright, I'll go over the charms. I have a 60, 20, 28 perfect Druid Torch. 2 skills, 60, 16, 20, 10 Annie. And a bunch of perfect small charms. So yeah, some 25s. 5/5, 5/11, couple 20/11 light reses. Charms, we have 3 FHR allies and a full set of 45 lifers. And one 35 life, 3% fire large charm. Alright, I'll show you guys the Merc setup. Has a 4 socket Stormlash with 4 Eths. So the Eth runes give minus target defense, minus 100%. So the Blade Shield from Innocence always hits. The reason for not having a Jar is Jar gives ignored target defense, but only works against regular mobs. Doesn't work against champions, elites, bosses, whereas the Eths do. So that's the reasoning for the Eths. So yeah, the Blade Shield from Innocence gives on striking. So this Merc casts a lot of statics, as you'll see when I run some of the map. So yeah. Flickering Flame, 6 Aura, 16 Defiance, Eth 30 Res Vortex, Exile, Eth 30 FCR Occultists, 10 FCR, 15 DR String, and some 35 Strong Tri-Res, DR, half freeze, boots. So yeah, the half freeze from the boots plus the helm gives this Merc CBF. So yeah, this Merc gives me static. He casts static. He procs a lot of static from the Stormlash. He also has Defiance from the Exile, which gives me a lot of defense and DR. And it also casts a lot of Decrepify, which slows the mobs and increases their physical damage taken by 10%. They're a very nice Merc setup. The reasoning I use this over Infinity is because I have 90 pierce already and half my damage is physical, so I don't benefit fully from the Infinity, and this Merc does a lot of work. Yeah, that's the gear. I'll show you guys the skills now. So Summoning Tree, you put 1 point into every summon, and then your spare points left over at the end you pump Oak Sage. Alright, Elemental Tree, you want 1 point into Hurricane. You want to go up to level 30 Gust, give you 0.5 cooldown. So I only need 1 point in this. It depends on how many skill points you have, but yeah, level 30 after skills is what you want. Max Armageddon, Max Volcano, Max Fisher, Max Molten Boulder. So yeah, max these 4. 1 point Hurricane, 1 point Summons, and the dump Oak Sage. Alright, I'll show you guys the stats. So yeah, we have capped res, we have almost 2.6k life. The whole defensiveness of this build is based around your defense. I have 19.6k defense. Stats wise, yeah, it's just enough strength to wear your gear. So 177. Bill Carapace, no dex, and then your rest into vitality. Alright, advanced stats. So as you can see, we have 40 stack lightning res. That's why I have these small charms here. Stacking lightning res is important for a lot of maps that have souls or the lightning bull spitters. Yeah, capped res with a little bit of stack. 32 flat DR, 8% DR. They're pretty low on the DR, but yeah, it's all about the high defense. You hardly ever get hit. Yeah, 90% pierce, 63% mastery. Alright, breakpoints, we're at 163 FCR and 86 FHR. This build you can go down to 99, it still works on 99, but it's not too difficult to hit 163 with Mangs. Yeah, FHR you could also go down, but yeah, not too difficult to hit 86. Alright, as far as sustain goes, we only have 2 LPK and 4 MPK. 4 MPK is enough. Maybe even 3 is enough at this gear level. If you're running high density maps. 2 LPK is pretty low. Maybe I'd like about 5 or so, but because I don't get hit too often, it's not really that noticeable. Because yeah, your Oak Sage provides a lot of replenished life. And also your Carrion Vine also heals you too. But yeah, the low LPK kind of works with the Oak Sage and the Vine. Yeah, MF is just whatever, 41. I'm not even using Geats. Like late season second character, so yeah. Earlier on in the season I would use Geats, for sure. Yeah, that's the gear, build, the stats, the merc, everything I think. I'll show you guys some gameplay. Right, so this you want to cast your Cyclone Armor, cast your Armageddon, cast your Hurricane, and then the rotation is very simple. It's just Gust, Volcano, Gust, Volcano. Teleport on top of mobs to get your statics and Decrepifies off. And just, yeah, teleport through. It's a very, very fast build. Very easy to play. I'll put a couple links in the description of some more gameplay as well. Volcano persists for quite a while, and it kills pretty much 97% roughly of mobs. Like, it may look like there are a lot of stragglers that I teleport past, but yeah, there really isn't. And for bosses, like here, you want to cast Molten Boulder on the bosses. Just spam Molten Boulder. Single target. This boss is particularly annoying with how much he moves around. Alright, that's enough gameplay. I'll show you guys how well Volcano clears. Like, there's not too many stragglers, as you can see. Hardly any stragglers. Clears up nicely. Cool, alright. That's enough gameplay. If you want to see some more, it'll be in the description below. So yeah. GG's, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Cheers, guys.